I just touched down in Colombia. I'm in Cartagena.
Cartagena.
On a solo trip. Part of it will be solo, but today's solo. I just had the weirdest experience. So I came from DC and I had a layover in Atlanta. The flight from DC to Atlanta was whatever, it was fine. But when I got to my gate in Atlanta, I noticed, I didn't really think much of it at the time, but I noticed that there were a good amount of black men.
So your caption says, I didn't know this about some men, but now it turned into black men. Yeah, she watching your ass.
Maybe groups of black men I didn't pay too much attention, but I was like, it's not a black man at this gate. Colombia is gonna be lit. Then a little later, when it's finally time to board, I get on the plane and I look up after a while and I realize I'm sitting right next to a black man. Two black men are sitting directly in front of me, two across from me, and then I just kind of scan the airplane and there are a bunch of black men on the airplane. So I was like, what? Let me find out all the black men be in Colombia. Love that for them. They on these boys trips, whatever. Didn't think too much of it. It was, I recognized that it was a little unusual, but I didn't think it was weird. I was just like, oh, that's funny.
Hey, black men leaving. They out, man. Yeah, I just put that video on my stats clip where I was saying it's only a small percentage of passport bros, black men who are passport bros, but that number is increasing because I didn't seen a bunch of videos like this.
Black women, don't come to Medellin if you are a pick-me and or male-centered. Because I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. You are not the preference. They are not looking for us here. First, I'm gonna assume that you are mostly attracted to black men, and so, or date black men. And so when you come down here, especially if you're from the US, the black men here will openly tell you, why am I gonna check for y'all when I have Colombian women, specifically black Colombian women?
Something that has greatly disappointed me since I've been living here is the amount of coonery that I've seen in Tokyo. And sorry to say, but it's mainly from black men from America. The way that I have to watch y'all treat me and my fellow black sisters like shit, but treat the Japanese women all delicately like they're special flowers is insane. When black American men get over here, the coonery be on 10. Y'all need to pipe down because they do not give a fuck about y'all.
Black men ain't playing, man. They gone.
But y'all, when I got to Colombia, when we landed and I made it inside of the airport, I promise you, I have never ever seen so many black men inside of an airport at one time.
Just happy.
Literally. It was black man group here, black man group here, black man group here. They were not together. It was separate groups of black American men. And so, and it was something about the energy that felt weird or like a little off to me. But I couldn't put my finger on it. I didn't know what it was. And I think one of them said something to me. The customs line was really long, and it was one of those lines where you have to keep going zigzag a million times. And then you keep seeing the same person, the same like group, because you're next to them and then you turn, then you're next to them again, next to them again. So I kept doing that, seeing all these black men. They're not really saying anything to me. I'm not saying anything. Usually, at least it's been my experience so far, that like if I'm somewhere and there are a lot of black men, even if they aren't trying to shoot their shot, somebody's gonna say something like.
I just want to tell black women this: please don't expect black men to be running behind y'all asses when they're in these other countries. Okay, they got other things to do, both figuratively and literally. They out there.
Give me a compliment, or especially if we're abroad, they're gonna be like, what's up? Like, where are you from? Because it's clear that I'm black American, they're black American, and like, it's just like a part of the culture. Like you speak to black people and you feel excitement when you see them, especially when you're in a different country.
What? So why you didn't speak? If you just trying to be friendly, then just speak. Say what's up.
I didn't get any of that energy. Now, to be fair, I didn't say anything to them either, but they didn't say anything to me, and I didn't say anything because the energy was weird. So anyway, that was it. That's the story. But I got finally to.
So she's telling the story to make it seem like she was oblivious to the passport bro movement, but she just felt the need to make this video about seeing so many black men in Colombia. I think she's lying, and she was just trying to start a dialogue about passport bros, and it worked. In her comment section, they were saying all kind of crazy stuff, as they always do. But yeah, she was lying. In my opinion, I think she was lying. Here we go. Fair use.
Customs into my hotel, and I called my friend, and I told him, I just casually mentioned, like, this is weird to say, but there were a lot of black men at the airport. Like, more black men than I've ever seen at an airport at once, and more than I've ever been on a flight with at one time. And then he looked and like made a face, and I was like, what?
So see, her friend that is going to be on part of her trip is a dude. So she got a dude coming out there, and she worried about what black men doing. That's crazy.
And he was like, you never heard of passport bros? And I was like, I mean, I think maybe once, but
don't do that. Nah, you slick. Maybe you knew. You was trying to shame them brothers, I know the game.
Not really. And he was like, yeah, those are passport bros. And
hold on, I'm sorry for you stopping it. How y'all just gonna label a gang of black men as passport bros? How you know they passport bros? You don't know that. Y'all ain't wearing patches and jackets and shit like you in the military, passport bro, Mr. Fleming or something. No. How they just any black woman see overseas is automatically a passport bro? That's how they try to spin it when there's God rest the souls of the men who lost their lives in the different countries. It was like 7 of them in the span of maybe 8 months to a year. And the majority of them weren't even black. But the narrative on social media was like, all these passport bros getting deleted. And I was like, how did y'all know these men was passport bros? Did it say it on their passport? I never understood that. Like, yeah, black men in another country, passport bro. Like, no.
I was like, oh, for real? And then he basically was like, yeah, like they think y'all too loud and ghetto. He was being funny and like making fun of me, but basically he was like, y'all too loud and ghetto, so dang, I didn't mean to put that on my clothes. So they are traveling, they travel the world to go and find non-black women who they think would be better. And I was just like, oh, really? Like people, I guess I had heard of it, but I thought.
We know, don't lie. Now you got. I have heard of it. Yeah, gonna get you.
It was. I didn't know it was a real thing. Like I don't, and I guess I still don't know. I haven't done the research, but like, is there a group of black men who claim this title, like who purport to be passport bros?
Nope. It's not a group of black men. Nope. Sure ain't. They just going over there and enjoy the sights. Nope.
For that reason, like, I guess
Part 2.
feel awkward because I've never been on a solo trip before. I don't travel solo. Like, I would travel solo to meet other people, but like, I don't spend whole days by myself in other countries. And so I was, I got on my cute little dress. My hair came out cute. I was excited. But when I got to the airport and I realized that things were off, I just felt awkward.
What was it off? And what you mean? So what I gather from this, she was kind of upset that she didn't get the attention from black men that she thought she would. Because you said my hair was cute, I was dressed nice. So she was under the impression that she's seen all these black men. So she's like, oh man, I'm going to get some attention. And none of them guys gave it to her. Because they got other things on their mind, man. No, again, it's far more other races of men who go to these different countries. Black men are increasing. Love to see it. But yeah, they got other things on their mind. They not worried about y'all. So, all right, fair use.
Awkward, and it kind of felt like I caught them, and they like I caught.
What you caught them? What? Did y'all hear that?
Guys, that things were off. I just felt awkward, and it kind of felt like I caught them.
What did you catch them doing? Catching a flight to Colombia and smiling and giggling and shit? What did you catch them doing?
And they, like, I caught them doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. Like, that's how they were receiving me, or at least that's what it felt like before I even realized that the passport bro situation was happening.
What?
And it just feels like, what are you doing here? Like.
But they didn't say nothing to you. Oh, Lord.
They look like people are looking at me and saying, who mans is this? Like, get her out of here. And I don't want to invade. I don't want to intrude. If that's what y'all want, fine. And let me also give the caveat that I know black men. I love black men. This has not been my personal experience.
But nah, and I told y'all, every time they have something negative to say about black men, say, well, hold on. I love black men. And that's the type of stuff that makes black men side-eye all these movements. When I love you, black man. I love you, black man. Because of shit like this. Yeah, don't try and clean it up now. Don't try to church it up now.
Black men, this is, as you can tell from me making this video, completely new to me. Like, this is whole concept just new. But I feel like I wish I would have went to somewhere else. I could have went to Jamaica. Honestly,
Jamaica, yeah. With that whitewater rafting. Get it rubbed down there. You know the game. You know what you're doing over there. Half naked on some bamboo.
People who know me know that for the most part, I love to be around my people. Like, I want to be with my people. But I can have a good time anywhere. Like, I was just in Barcelona.
Yeah. I love Barcelona, by the way. Okay.
Not many black people there at all. Great time. Italy, same. Not many black people. Great time. But this is the first time in my life where I've traveled somewhere and I saw so many black people, and it didn't feel like, oh, we lit. Like, oh, for real? Like, oh, this is where the black people are? Mm-hmm. It didn't feel exciting. It felt weird. Like,
for you, them dudes weren't worried about your ass. Go enjoy you in Cartagena. Go enjoy. What the hell?
I'm looking at you. You looking at me.
And she got a dude coming out there. What you worried about these black men for?
Who is that? Who is that? R. Kelly. And I'm looking at them, and they're looking at me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, you should have put the D&D on the fucking map and told us not to come here. So I guess this is a PSA for black women. I mean, maybe, and you know what? I could be so off base. Because I literally am about to leave for the first time after like getting ready and getting to my hotel and getting settled. And so I might get out here and have a blast and feel.
Why wouldn't you? Wait, why wouldn't she have a blast? Then black men didn't say nothing to you. How does that affect your trip? Go have fun. You didn't stop going to these countries trying to hook up with black men. Enjoy. This is the infatuation with the passport bros, the black community. God, dog.
Welcome and be happy to be surrounded by so many black men, which would be on par. But right now, I'm forcing myself to go to dinner.
What? Oh my God. What you mean? Go have fun.
But y'all, if I didn't pay money to be here, I would just hide in the hotel. Like, I low-key just want to like order room service and hide in my hotel. So this is me getting outside of my shell. And so anyway, the first day one is feeling a little awkward. So
what, mom?
Wish me luck.
Mums. Go, young lady, go have fun. Hopefully she having fun. Why does that affect your mood? What? Black women watching y'all. And it was a dude mind you, a dude who went out there, he's a content creator. I did a video on his ass. He went out to, I think it was either DR or Colombia, and he was with his girl. And he was spying on black men and passport bros.
I'm in Colombia with my lady. We in a club, we at dinner, and there's black men out there too, but they like not really approaching these black women. Where are all the black men at in Colombia? They're hand in hand, walking the streets with prostitutes.
Why would you go to another country as a man and be looking at what other men are doing while you got a woman with you? That makes no sense to me. Is it that much? And I get it. There are all these dang, tropes and negative connotations about passport bros. Bro, it's not what y'all think. They gonna try and put all this negative shit on these black men. They just enjoy themselves, man. Every race of men enjoy themselves when they travel. I don't know why the black community is so infatuated with black men who travel. They not worried about y'all. And this lady right here, man, blesses to her. But your mood shouldn't be shot because you've seen a bunch of black men who didn't talk to you. I think she's probably used to getting a lot of attention in the States, but because she's in another country, black men king out there, okay? They the captain now. So yeah, and I think that was may have been a shock to her. Like, damn, I'm not getting the attention and admiration that I'm used to getting. Because granted, a young lady, she's an attractive young woman. You know what I'm saying? She getting ready to go out, titty free. You know what I'm saying? She trying to catch something. Maybe you can catch a Colombian dude or something. But don't bank on black men to be running after you. They got other things to do, okay? So just go enjoy your time, have fun. Great city. It's a great city. The food, Colombian food is amazing. Had a great time out there. Myself, man, it was perfect. Enjoy yourself. Don't worry about them. If you worried about, the black men doing something or messing with you, they ain't gonna mess with you. They're gonna probably avoid you because they don't want no problems. But if they see you in trouble, I'm pretty sure that they would help you out, okay? But in the meantime, between time, have fun, go eat, wait till your boy or whoever your friend is coming out there. Y'all go eat together, get in the water and shit, sneak in a little bit, and go on about your day. Yeah, have some fun. God, dog. So, yeah.